Welcome back to Love to Live in the Temecula Valley. I'm your host, Catherine Materiali. In today's video, we're taking a quick drive through Town Center Marketplace and Countryside Marketplace in Menifee, right off Haun Road. Together, these two centers make up Menifee's primary shopping corridor. Whether it's groceries, home improvement, or grabbing a bite to eat, you can take care of most of your daily needs in all one spot. If you're thinking about moving to Menifee, it's important to know where you'll actually shop and eat. And this is one of the main hubs. Before we dive in, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss weekly information on Menifee, Temecula, Murrieta, and beyond. So off of Newport and Haun, if you were to turn onto Haun, to the left there is one shopping center, to the right is another shopping center. We're going to go into Town Center Marketplace first, which is this shopping center on the right. And then Countryside Marketplace is on the left, which backs up to the 215 freeway. And by the way, forgive the reflection on the glass. I hope you can see well. I'm going to try to walk you through as best as possible, but in shooting this, it is a sunny day, and so it keeps reflecting. So I'm basically going to take you in a big circle around each of the shopping centers. When you first come in to the right, you have and I don't know if you love it, but Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm not a huge fan. If I'm going to go for some wings, honestly, I love the wings at Epic Wings. But I know a lot of people love going there. You can watch the sports. You can hang with friends. You can grab some beer, some wings. It's a great place to spend time. And then here on the right, you've got this L shape, essentially. To the right, you've got European Wax Center, and you've got Rubio's right next to each other. And then in between there is a great spot with seating where any of those restaurants, if you want to go and sit and have your food, you can. And then you can see other food places. I've often gone to grab a burger back there too. You've got dental, you've got T-Mobile, and you'll see them. Of course, I need to let these folks out. But I will say sometimes parking can be a little bit tricky in here, especially around lunchtime. And then you've got one of the entrances here where if people are coming from Newport, they can come in. This is an entrance only. It's not an exit. You keep going for the exit. And then you have the drive-through there for donuts. Ono Hawaiian Barbecue. My husband loves that place. You've got the credit union there. And then you've got Krispy Kreme. So if you're wanting a donut, you can do drive-through or you can go in. And then there to the right is the exit only. So you have the exit only and the entrance only right there off of Newport. If you want some good Chinese food, that China One, I love their orange chicken. They've got great food. And then I haven't been in that. I don't know if I'm saying it right. The Daiso, my daughter says that and my son says it's something to do with maybe anime. I'm honestly not sure. But if you know what it is, I think it's one of those, if you know things. And then along here, I'm sorry, it's a little blurry, but you have a bunch of other things. You've got the glasses, you've got the Nutri-Shop, and you've got a Petco here. So this is where your Petco, oh no, I'm sorry, Petco's a little further down. This is going to be a Five Below. And then it's the, not Petco, but PetSmart. But I love how Five Belows are opening up all over the place. And actually, as I'm shooting this, they're going to be opening a Five Below in the Temecula Mall too, which I think is really fun. My kids love going to Five Below. And then you have the creamistries. If you want some ice cream, you've got Nothing But Cakes. Their cakes are delicious. You've got haircuts and nails there. And then as we continue around, this is where the Aldi is, which you've heard me mention before. I love Aldi. And we're going to kind of pause because, of course, people need to walk through. As we turn here, you're going to see that there's another exit. Like if we keep going straight and then go to the left, we can exit out that direction. So you have another access point there, which is actually closer to one of the entrances of the shopping center across the street as well. And then as we turn, we've got the Sonic there, which is so much fun to go and get, some fries or a fun drink. And then finally on your right, we have the El Pollo Loco. I love the chicken avocado burrito. Sometimes if I'm on the run meeting with clients, I will drive through that El Pollo Loco and grab a large unsweetened iced tea and a chicken avocado burrito with green salsa. But now as we exit this, I'm going to take you back out. I turned right and now I'm turning left into the very end entrance of Countryside Marketplace, which is the larger of the two shopping centers here. And this is going to be quite a drive because there is quite a bit to take advantage of in this shopping center. So as you come in on the far end, and this again would be off of Haun, I'm going to wait for this car to go, and then you'll see on the right-hand side, that's where your Lowe's is. I'm sure you already recognize that logo at the end of the building. And then to the left here, you have a Petco. So you have PetSmart on one side, you have Petco on the other side. So whatever your preference is, you have both to choose from. So as we turn left here with that Petco on the left, I'm just going to loop around the perimeter. And that's how I'm going to show you this entire shopping center, just looping around the perimeter of each little section. So this shopping center basically has these alcoves of different sections with different amenities for you. You have Staples on the left. So if you need to get your office supplies or your copies done, you have that there. And then Rancho Physical Therapy and Boot Barn. I know my sister and brother-in-law moved to Ramona this year, and I'm wondering if Boot Barn is going to be someplace that they start to enjoy. And we're going to loop around here, and then I'll show you on the other side if you need your pool supplies. If you take care of your own pool, you've got Leslie's Pool Supplies. That's a big chain. And then there are a couple of recruiting places in here. You've got the Navy recruiting. I think there's an Army one in here too. Animal Hospital, Menifee Smiles. So that's orthodontics and dentistry. In this shopping center and many others, you will find these little sections. Oh, you'll see there, that's cool, Temecula Valley OBGYN. That's actually the practice that both my middle and my youngest, they delivered both of those kiddos. I go to the one that is closer to my house, but they are expanding and they have opened, or they are opening a location here in Menifee, which is really cool. So I'm going to turn left here. You can see, or just the camera left, just so you can see one of the other entrances. There are several entrances all along Haun. And then we're going to go to this next alcove. Now this one, this probably gets the busiest because there's an In-N-Out. Chick-fil-A and In-N-Out, man, they're lines, right? It's crazy. But if you want to get a burrito instead, you do have Miguel's Jr. there, which also does have a drive-through. And then I'm going to bend to the right, and you'll see the In-N-Out at the other side. And I will say, me and my family, we've taken advantage of the In-N-Out and the Panera. So essentially, you have an In-N-Out and a Panera on this other side. The little tip. So if you are moving from another state and you are not familiar with In-N-Out lines, and I'm not sure, our Chick-fil-A lines get like this too. I don't know what it is about those two restaurants, but people just love them. And the parking lots just get taken over. See how they've got the dividers there and the yellow chain. Same, I mean, there's not a Chick-fil-A in the center. I don't want to confuse you, but I will tell you, when it is when it is that busy time when everybody's going to In-N-Out, just be aware of that. I'm going to be turning here, and you're going to see one of the exits to the closest exit or entrance, essentially, but you can see it's blocked off. So really, if you're planning on going to Panera, then great, come in this entrance right here. But if you're planning on going to In-N-Out, go in the other entrance where I came in before. And you can see the Target across the street. So I turned right, and I'm going to loop back again so that you can see the Target. Oh, and I forgot to point out that there's a mattress firm there. So there's just a variety of things that are available to you here in this section. And there are a bunch of electric vehicle car chargers. Cyber Slug. If you're wondering what I mean by that, it's a fun game. Remember how... So yes, you see the car chargers. Okay, so funny little story. Side note, getting to know me a little bit. So we played Slug Bug as a kid. And you don't really see bugs or beetles on the road anymore. Sorry, it went blurry, guys. It's the sun coming through. But you see these cyber trucks everywhere. So my family and I, we love playing car games. And so I came up with the idea of, well, let's say Cyber Slug instead of Slug Bug. And every time you see a cyber truck, you can play Slug Bug, but you say Cyber Slug. So, yep, we play that as a family. So if you want to adopt that game, feel free to take it over. Anyway, this is a Super Target there on the right-hand side. And I didn't show it, but there are spots back there to the left where if you do your order for pickup, you can go and get your pickups put into your vehicle if that's something that you take advantage of. And then to the right here, just past the Target, you've got Michael's. Great for getting your crafting items and your holiday decor. I know my mother-in-law always loves to hit up Michael's for when the holiday stuff goes on clearance. You have to time it just right, though. Otherwise, everything's going to be gone. Same thing with Hobby Lobby. And then after Michael's, you've got Kohl's, which, of course, now has Sephora. All right, girls or guys. And then, and of course, on the left, I'm not showing you because it's obvious. That's where all the parking is for all of these shops. There's really nothing in the middle. All of that's just parking. And then you've got your Best Buy. I'll tell you, when you are just moving here and you need to get those appliances, you're going to hit up Home Depot, Best Buy, Lowe's, do some price comparison. And then one of my favorite stores, oh my gosh, I love Home Goods, TJ Maxx, and Marshalls. I am such a girl for those three stores. I'm a sucker for it. In fact, I love Home Goods for putting together my baskets. I come to this Home Goods all the time. Every time I go, they try to get me to buy the card or do the card. I'm like, I don't do store cards. I don't know how many times I got to tell you. So Home Goods is on your right. That Home Goods is awesome, by the way. If I'm honest with you, I like that one more than the one in Temecula. And then Burlington is after that. And then another one, if you like Sephora, awesome. If you like Ulta, there's a good size Ulta there. And Tilly's, that was my favorite store when I was a teenager. I love that store. And PacSun. And then you have Lane Bryant, and you have Famous Footwear. You have their lingerie line back there as well. And then we're going to turn. This is at the end of the center. So that street you're looking at there is Newport Road. And we're going to, so this stop sign here, this is essentially, if I were to turn left, I could take that all the way down to the other, other side of the shopping center. But on this end, you've got quite a few eating options. So you have Chase, you've got your bank. No, don't go eat there. And then my son loves going to Panda Express here. Sometimes when I have him with me and we're shooting videos, we'll stop there and grab a bite to eat. You've got Wingstop. Now this Ike's place, guys, I haven't tried it yet, but I have some clients that recently moved from LA and they said that place is bomb. The sandwiches are amazing. I can't wait to try it. Chipotle, Better Buzz. My mother-in-law just discovered Better Buzz with one of her girlfriends and got a lavender something tea latte that she really, really loved. I have met clients there. You've got Daniel's Jewelers. I always joke around. I said, Daniel, who knew you were going to have a jewelry store? If you want some pizza, you've got some New York Giant pizza there. You can't see it, but there's a crumble cookie in here right next to the Breakfast Club. And Breakfast Club, that is a really popular breakfast and lunch spot. That place can get pretty packed. Bushfire Grill. Oh my gosh. I have stopped there many a time. I love their Greek salad. I love their curry. Then you've got Lens Crafters and Baskin Robbins. I'm a Jamocha almond fudge girl myself. And then you've got a couple more options here. I think there's a glasses place there, if I remember correctly. I haven't been. Sorry, it got blurry again. And then Hana Sushi. That is a chain, but I want to say that it is, I don't know if they're national. I think it is locally owned. There is another Hana Sushi, and I'm so sorry it's blurry, guys. That dang sun. It does get very sunny here. Ugh, dang California. Sunny California. But anyway, Hana Sushi is a pretty popular sushi spot. This is the farthermost entrance right there, by the way. And then you've got Red Robin here on your right. I've gone there with clients mid-property viewing many a times, especially when we're doing new construction and it's a long day. But yeah, Hana Sushi, there's one here in Menifee. There's one in Murrieta. I want to say there's also one in Temecula off of South 79, off of Temecula Parkway. Your AT&T store is there. You've got another nail spot. You've got Massage Envy. So you have, you have all of these self-care options on both sides, from doing nails to hair to waxing to whatever you need. It's available to you. And then you've got Sally Beauty Supply. So if you are a stylist or an esthetician, you've got that there. You've got the Vitamin Shop. You've got another bank. You've got Wells Fargo. So we've seen Chase and we've seen Wells Fargo and we've seen a credit union. So you do have banking options. And then you've got BJ's. They have this yummy salmon that comes with couscous that I love to get there. And then I also love to get their wedge salad with the steak. And then as we finish up, you've got Generations Escrow and Spectrum. And that's the full tour. That was Town Center Marketplace and Countryside Marketplace, Menifee's central hub for shopping, dining, and errands. Living nearby means having everyday essentials just minutes from your front door. If you're considering a move to Menifee or anywhere in the Temecula Valley, I'd love to help you find the right home. Be sure to subscribe for more driving tours and local insights. We'll see you on the next video.